Update. I'm Cassie.
I'm Keegan.
I'm Christina, and we're in the future.
Future is now.
Yeah, I'm sure that there's more that's going to come out about this. We are about 3.5 weeks in the past, so keep that in mind. But it was just recently announced that Tom Segura and his wife, Christina Pazitsky, are getting divorced. And they've been together for 19
Married
years?
for 18 years.
Yeah, a long time.
I don't know how long they've been together.
And they've, obviously created I'm very familiar with the financial back end for YMH Studios, due to what I do for a living.
Yeah, they have a podcast together called Your Mom's House, and then they have a podcast network.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they've built this thing together. They have children. She recently was diagnosed with cancer, had to get a double mastectomy, and at the same time raise toddlers, do the podcast full time. Meanwhile, Tom Segura takes some Ozempic and
got skinny.
Yeah, I'm tale as old as time.
Didn't
I don't
that
know
just happen with Jelly Roll too?
Mm-hmm.
Like he lost a ton of weight, and now him and Bunny are getting
Really?
divorced as well. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just for me,
Honey, skinny or not, you're still batting well above your average.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, I don't know. I was not a huge fan. I didn't listen to the podcast, so I don't really know the ins and outs of their relationship or, their sense of humor. Like, I just didn't find Tom Segura to be funny. That's just
I have enjoyed Tom Segura's stand-up.
Yeah.
I don't like his podcast.
No. Same.
And I don't even really like her stand-up either. I don't like their sense of humor together at all. But they did seem to have a strong relationship. My ex really liked the podcast, and so I was exposed to it quite a lot. And they did seem to have a solid relationship, albeit, somewhat maybe of an unconventional one in the way that they communicated with each other. But I was surprised to hear that they were getting divorced.
He lost weight. She got sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Tale as old as time.
Honestly makes me so angry because she got diagnosed with cancer. I feel like that was like last year's big story. Like she was really going through it.
That's tough.
And it just, that storyline, the fact that like nurses will warn women.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, get ready. Like, it's very possible, probable even, that your husband's going to leave you.
God, I can't imagine.
I can't even imagine. I think that really bothers me. The prevalence of the majority of men are going to fucking bail as soon as it gets hard.
That's so fucking and for what? What reason?
Wasn't it George Lopez whose wife gave him a kidney? Oh, she saved his life. They'd been married for 20 years or some shit, and then he got really sick, and she gave him a kidney, and then he left her. After he got better. I was like,
whoa!
Oh my God!
Whoa!
It's rough out here. It is rough out
Damn.
here.
I always just think of Lance Armstrong, who, went through his own cancer battle, but then broke up with Sheryl Crow as soon as she got cancer. But it was
realize
two.
That.
There was two people he did that to, though. I thought not just Sheryl Crow, but somebody else too.
What is going on? You know what? This is not the same thing, but it not the same thing at all. And I imagine that this. Well, I don't know. I was going to say I imagine that this happens less frequently, but it also reminds me of when I will never forgive Billy Crudup for leaving Mary Louise Parker when she was 8 months pregnant to be with Claire Danes.
Yep.
And Mary Louise Parker talks about not only did he leave the relationship, she gave birth without him.
Oh,
Can you?
No.
Your husband cheats on you, leaves you, you're 8 months pregnant, and then like he's like off with his new girlfriend, Claire Danes, while you're giving birth.
I just don't understand that
Crazy.
level
How could you be
of
Claire Danes in that
heartlessness.
too, though? Like,
Claire
God.
Danes has been at, look, we were talking about Ariana Grande in the last episode. Claire Danes is another one of those. Like, this is not her first rodeo and look, the fault always lands.
Of course.
The majority of the fault lands on the person who's in the relationship.
100%. Yeah.
However, when it's a pattern, like because Claire Danes has done it multiple times.
Really?
Where and it's like, I don't like that. I don't like that.
No, that's a broken.
As a woman, I could never, even if I felt a really strong connection and attraction with somebody. His wife is 8 months pregnant.
You got to be there, and that's your kid. You have to. Why are you okay with being somebody that's going to miss the birth of their kid, even if you're
so
a bad
fucking
person?
weird, dude.
Because you're a bad person.
Yeah.
Like that, truly. And it's why I'm like, I can't look at that man.
Yeah, it's heartless. I can't even imagine that. That just makes me so sad. Like, imagine like being with somebody for 20 some years and then they get sick and you're like, oh, this is annoying. And you leave them. Like, that's so.
This is
Well,
the
I
thing.
think it
Women
also-
can't. I don't understand. I have no understanding of that mentality. I literally can't understand. Like,
Well, I think that there's a relationship dynamic thing based on how men and women are socialized. And full stop, these men are trash. And
yeah.
not all men would do this. I can't see Eric or Chris leaving you because things got hard. Can I see them
definitely
being
couldn't.
like stressed out, or it's a stressful situation, like, of course, but I couldn't see them abandoning either one of you. But I do think, like, I'm watching The Valley right now. For those of you watching The Valley, there's Danny stuff happening. It's horrible, and I won't go into it because most people don't watch the show, rightfully. But he was going in. Truly, look. There's not a lot on Bravo right now. I'm a little dry. I have to watch.
I can't even like with the Amanda stuff anymore. Like, I never want to see or hear.
She's terrible.
I want to hear her voice.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about her. I think she's just an absolute psycho piece of trash. And
Yeah,
so
she's
I've
really
been
terrible.
avoiding Bravo on my FYP as well.
But
So.
Danny and Nia are like weirdo, like Christian nationalists, like undercover Christian nationalist weirdos.
What?
Who have 4 kids under 4 and just moved to Santa Clarita. And he fucking sucks. Like, he truly sucks. There's been a storyline for a while because he gets drunk and he gets like belligerent. He speaks to his wife crazy.
Nah.
And Lala's on that cast now. And so she wasn't having that.
no.
Yeah.
And he, this last episode, was going in to get a vasectomy, and biggest baby in the fucking world. And his wife is a pageant person, and she was going off to like judge a pageant competition. And so she wasn't going to be there for his recovery. Her mom was going to be there to help with the kids. And he's literally saying, like, I like to be cared for. Like, he's talking about basically like he needs to be like babied whenever he's.
That's so unattractive.
And that's what I mean when it's, to me, it really is too. But I think that is kind of the we talk a lot about men not being able to, like, women for history have had to endure not only monthly pain, but also I remember when my mom would get the flu or something, she still has to cook
Take care of the
dinner. She has to
kids.
get us to school. She has to like, still be
that
up
wasn't
and
my
do
house.
shit.
That wasn't my house at all.
But I think in general, societally, that's the expectation is for women to we just take it on.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, men are used to being looked after.
Well, look at
And
the term independent woman. Mm-hmm. There's not a term independent man, because now in this day and age, independent woman means we do all of the quote unquote women's work, and we also, like, men have a job and they come home, and it's like women have a job and they come home and they do the laundry and they take care of kids and they put the, you know what I mean? Like, independent woman is, it's hard to know what a man's place in your life is.
Yeah.
You know, if it's not
Yeah.
additive, like,
Yeah.
why are you,
You're right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes. Yeah.
if
Yeah.
we can do all of it, it's like, why?
I don't need you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
because if you are genuinely with a supportive partner, like
Yeah.
having support in your life and having somebody who does view you as a partner and is willing to take on, you know, that's the issue is like so often, especially with the trad wife conversation and all that stuff, women are expected to manage so much and also take care of a husband, you know, and that is not additive. However, in a progressive relationship that you should be having in 2026, you should have a partner who is actively taking on part of the labor. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that should make your life easier.
And
like,
who is
that's
going
the
to turn
benefit.
around and care for you?
Yeah,
you know,
you're
when
a
stuff-
partnership.
Yeah.
It should be a partnership. And if it's not that, then why have it? And I think that that's why we're seeing this like quote unquote male loneliness epidemic that's happening right now. Because you're exactly right. Like if you can't find somebody who is willing to be an active partner, equal participant in your life, the household, your future, then why do it?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
there's no point.
There's no point. It's actually, yeah, it's taking away your time. It's taking away, you know, instead of being additive. But yeah, no. And then Cass, you sent us that, you know, speaking of like doctors and being sick and that kind of thing.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, being a woman and going to the doctor is bad enough anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cassie sent us a TikTok before we started recording this episode of a woman that's struggling with TMJ, went into the doctor, a male doctor who is extremely condescending toward her,
Gross.
and then puts his bare fingers like all up in her mouth. That to me
Yeah.
feels like assault.
It does.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Absolutely. It's not professional at
No.
all.
I'm like-
and it does feel like you're getting something out of it. And prior to that, he had told her to, you know, repeat after me, Dr. John wants you to be a good girl. And I'm like,
Ew.
no. Like, and I do want us to get to a place as a society where we have been taught, then this is not victim blaming at all, but it's like we have been taught to show so much deference, especially to people like doctors and stuff, where I want us to become more, especially women, to become more comfortable being like, absolutely not.
No,
like,
thank you.
I'm getting up and leaving because you can't just put your bare fucking gross fingers in my mouth like that.
Oh my God.
Unwashed. like he
that can
hadn't
only
washed his
happen-
hands.
That can only happen to a young girl who doesn't, because if that happened to one of us, we'd be like,
I'll bite
no.
your fucking finger.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
but it's
clamping
like
down.
She tried in her way to like, you know,
Yeah.
pull away from him, and he chastised her. And I think that when you get into those situations, and she even says in that TikTok, she's
It's
like,
so
I don't know if
shocking.
I was overreacting. And you're in a position where like, this is a person of authority. She'd waited months to see this specialist who was supposed to be like the best in his field. You know, I think it all happened so fast, and you're probably second guessing yourself so much in that situation.
100%.
It's
Yeah.
terrible.
I
terrible.
want us all to get to a point where we follow our instincts enough and trust ourselves and our instincts enough to be like, this feels really, really wrong. And
I
I'm
don't
going
like
to
it.
listen to that. Like,
Yeah.
this doesn't feel right.
Yeah. No, because she's telling the story, and like Keegan, you and I were watching it simultaneously, and like we're,
Horrifying.
yeah. I don't think you're overreacting. Like,
You're underreacting.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
be writing a strongly worded email to somebody.
You got to report that.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure. Because if he's doing that with you, he's doing that with other women.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fingers
sure.
in the mouth is very, it's no.
Especially without
it's a no
gloves.
for
I mean,
me.
like it's
without
TMJ.
gloves.
For sure.
Yes.
I can understand you need maybe to put your fingers in your mouth.
Of
but like
course.
hands washed, gloves on. There's a professional
But
way to
you
approach
know when it
this.
feels right and when
Yeah.
it doesn't. Like we are women who like not only have we been to, of course, the dentist where they have to have their fingers in their mouth
Yeah.
looking for things or whatever, but we've also been to the gynecologist where you know a gloved hand is going to venture in places.
Even as a hairstylist, I hear this all the time, especially when we're dealing with models and stuff, or just especially, or even if you just met somebody. Do you mind if I touch your hair? do you mind if I,
or
do
you
you mind if I go
announce,
ahead?
when you're at the gynecologist, like my gynecologist says, okay, here's what's about to happen.
Yes.
Like, here's what you're going to feel.
Yeah.
Like that, when it's a professional thing that's happening and when it's inappropriate, like you feel that.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, it's not hard enough to be like a woman and deal with the medical system anyways. Like anybody that's had any sort of health issue, you really do have to be your own advocate and take it on as a part-time job to navigate our fucking shit ass healthcare system.
Even in that video, he starts off not believing her because he's a TMJ specialist. She is there because her jaw locks, which my jaw started doing, by the way. Like, I'm gonna have to do something about this.
Don't go see that guy.
Dr. John. So she is explaining to him. He tells her to open her mouth. She opens it. Her jaw locks. Like, that is the problem. And he already says, basically, I don't believe you. You should be able to open your mouth more than that. There's no reason you can't open. So he starts off essentially negging her. He puts her in a position to feel self-doubt and to feel uncomfortable, like right from the start. And he asserts his authority right from the start. To me, everything about that interaction, T to B, is predatory.
Absolutely.
Completely.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That makes my blood boil.
I hope that girl files a report.
Yeah.
And I hope that. And I also hope that Christina takes all of his money.
I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder what's going to happen with their podcast, with their network.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We will see, man.
Lots to unpack.
You guys want to take 5 and then we'll come back with stories?
Sounds good.
Yes. Cool. And we're back. Okay, Cassie.
Okay, so this one says, when I went out for dinner with this guy and he started to throw a ton of trash in this church parking lot, which was in front of a restaurant we'd just come out of, and someone from the church called him out to pick it up, and my date started to argue with him, and then the guy took a pic of my date and his car. I was so embarrassed. I was just trying to cover my face in shame. Ugh.
Littering is so unattractive.
It's so gross.
Ugh.
It's so gross. And it would be immediate turn off if I saw somebody at our big old age like roll down the window and throw a candy wrapper outside.
Like, gross.
Grow up.
Yeah.
Put it in your pocket. Put it in the pocket of your hoodie, and you carry it around until you find a trash can like an adult.
Right.
That's right.
Okay. The other day, I was like doing my laundry, and I was like, oh, looking through my pockets, and I was like, oh, what's in here? It was a string cheese wrapper.
Amazing.
I don't know how long it had been in there, but that's what you do.
That's exactly right.
If there's no trash can, you shove it in your pocket or your purse.
What is this, 1982? Who's littering?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Come on.
What do you think happens to that piece of trash? And to do it in a church parking lot too. It's not even like you threw it in a sewer or something. Like
no. It's just, and it's so weird. I'm almost like, if you're in your car, just put it in the
put it in the cup holder
or whatever. You know what I mean? But
until you get to a trash can.
Terrible.
No excuses.
No.
No excuses to treat our mother, the earth, that way.
No.
I know. It's like we're human beings. We're already bad enough.
It's true.
Don't make it worse.
Yeah.
Okay. This person said, we met during a 4th of July weekend at a local bar and started chatting casually. The night was going well. We were watching fireworks and enjoying a few drinks. I ended up calling it quits around midnight. She asked for my number and I gave it. We ended up texting for a week, and that's when I decided to ask her on a date on Saturday after the 4th of July. We agreed upon Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. at Applebee's. Okay. We continued to text back and forth until the day of the date. I shot a follow-up text on Monday to confirm with her that Wednesday was going to work. She said yes. I sent a follow-up text during lunch on Wednesday. She said yes. Trying to be smart, charming, or just the way my father raised me, I showed up 10 minutes early and got a table. I explained to the waitress that I was expecting a date. I ordered a beer and water, and then I waited. 5:30 p.m. She isn't here. My thoughts? Not everyone's like me
a little late
and has a deep-seated fear of being late. Be patient.
I am the 10-minute early person.
Yes, same.
I always, especially living in Los Angeles, it's like I'm leaving way earlier than I need to.
Exactly.
I literally left way earlier and been like, okay, you are literally half an hour before you need to be somewhere. I'll sit in my car for 15 minutes.
Yep.
And then I'm only 15 minutes early, which feels acceptable.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Yeah.
5:35 p.m. I send a text saying, I'm inside and got us a table. Do you want an appetizer ready to go when you get here?
Oh my God, what a precious baby
my God.
angel. I love him.
Her. Yeah, I do. You choose it. I'm almost there. 5:45. Nothing.
Oh my God.
6
At least you have a tasty appetizer and a beer to
Right?
keep you company while
Yeah.
you're waiting.
6 o'clock. Nothing. And I'm starting to think I might be getting stood up. 6:15. Nothing, and actually worried that something happened to her, but I don't send a follow-up. Honestly afraid that I'd come across as needy or something.
Oh my God,
Aw.
sweetheart.
6:30, my patience has run out. I ask for the check, pay my bill, and go to my car. I send these texts, then start driving home. I hope you're okay, but it's over an hour past the agreed upon time. I'm leaving. I have things that require my attention. Have a blessed day.
Oh my God, so professional.
All of the
Per
previous
my last
texts
email.
were sent at 6:31. Her following responses were sent between 6:45 and 6:59. Sorry, I was feeling nauseous. Maybe another day. I'm very sorry.
No, not another day.
No.
This is one of my biggest pet peeves. I cannot handle this. If you had texted me, even after you had texted to say to get the, because sometimes it comes on fast, right?
Yeah.
Like if you had texted after you said you were on your way, you were almost there, and you were like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I have to go home. I have to rain check. I'll explain it later because you're feeling sick or whatever."
Yeah.
Fine.
There's
There's literally in this day and age there is
Right.
no excuse not to
none.
communicate.
None. Exactly. I'm truly sorry and feel bad. Never mind about the postponing dinner because I was getting sick from this heat wave and because I already messed things up this evening. I thought you were understanding and postponing it because I was sick. LOL. So are you going to say something or going to be like the others that don't understand
Oh,
and not
fuck
see
you.
my worth?
Fuck
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Oh, I hate having my time wasted. I really do.
I was still driving home at this time and more start coming in. Because I just got out of a toxic relationship
Okay.
like 2 weeks ago. And after that, I've been 6 toxic people that were taking advantage of me. So I'm not here to play games anymore. I'm here to look for a serious relationship that will see my worth and be by my side.
Okay,
if you
goodbye.
aren't looking for that or not going to postpone the dinner and be understanding, ma'am, because I was sick, because I bet you're thinking she's going to ditch me again or how can I trust her? Stop making assumptions. I'm looking for a serious relationship, but I have trust issues because people from my past relationships just took advantage of me and not see my worth. So if you aren't looking for something serious and long commitment, I'm out or block my number and be a man and reply back to me instead of reading them and not saying anything. I just need a gentleman who's a man and treats their love lady properly. All of the
wow.
people I've been with just traumatize me.
Wow.
I finally get to a stoplight and check my phone because it's
You
been
know what?
going
I'm
off
gonna
like the
tell you-
4th of July.
I'm going to tell you exactly how to handle this. Thumbs up, block.
Thumbs up.
You do a nice thumbs up reaction, block.
Block.
That's it. That's it.
Yep. So it's 6:59 p.m. I text her. I'm driving. Her text back. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I get home. I read all of her previous texts and sent this. I don't see this working out. I hope you have a good day and I hope you feel better. Then I start making dinner and call my friends. to tell
God.
them
Oh,
about
That's
it.
not the end. You're not dealing with a stable person.
And here we go.
Oh, God.
You're a dick. Thanks a lot. Just block my number. I'm looking for something serious.
Would
I
love
guess
to.
you're not.
Just block your number. Would love it.
You're looking for pussy and sex, not a long and
Pussy
serious
and sex.
committed relationship. You would have never said that had I made it to dinner, but I didn't because I was sick, bro. Fuck you, bro. I even dressed up for you.
Fuck you, bro.
Fuck, bro.
That's what I'm going to start saying.
Fuck you, bro.
Fuck you, bro.
Oh my God. Here's what you're missing out on. A wonderful, caring, sweet, loyal, gentle, loving, compassionate wife.
I don't think you're that gentle. I don't think you're. This is not giving gentle. Gentle's not what I'm getting.
No, that's not the right adjective. And sweet, I'm not getting
I'm not
that.
getting that either.
I'm not seeing it.
But you don't want that LMAO. And you
laughing
even
my ass off. You don't want that laughing my ass off.
I bet you're not.
Me.
I bet
Got
you're not
you
laughing.
good. Got you good.
And you even. Oh man.
All of this
is a
is
very
being
weird
said
sentence.
It's a
before
lot.
7 p.m. on a Wednesday.
Yeah. And you even didn't get to know me to get to know my sweet side. I see my phone, read this nonsense, and block her. By the way,
good.
Applebee's needs to give Lynn a raise. That woman was very nice to me the whole time I was waiting. 11 out of 10 service and 1,000 out of 10 a caring woman.
Well, you know, my first job was at an Applebee's.
There you go.
Great service.
Yeah.
Usually. Yeah.
I applied to Applebee's and they didn't hire me. And then so I went across the parking lot to the Damon's House
there you
for
go.
Ribs. And
Yeah.
they did hire me. So
Yeah, they got
That
you,
is
girl.
the chain restaurants tend to be clustered together. They
Yeah.
stick together. So you can you hit them all at once. You go to the Applebee's, you go to the Chili's, you go to the Olive Garden.
remember going in person to ask
Oh my
if they
God.
had like an
Oh,
An
yeah.
application
to fill
that you
out?
would
Yeah.
fill out with your pen.
Yeah.
That was me when I was 16.
Me
went
too.
into an Applebee's and got an application.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, man.
What a time.
Okay. This is a longer one. I, 32 male, met a woman, 38 female, at a bar last weekend. We hit it off and she came back to my apartment afterward. We just hung out, talked, and I made her food before she went home. For our second date, she parked inside my gated apartment complex since it was free, and we walked to a nearby bar. Looking back, that was probably my biggest mistake. The date was honestly going well for most of the night, but as it went on, I gradually lost interest. She was flirting with other people while we were out, became much more physically affectionate than I was comfortable with for only a second date, and I also learned that she was a single mom whose 2 kids live across the country. Nothing wrong with any of that, but I realized we probably weren't a good fit. At last call, she orders a shot, then afterwards suddenly grabbed me and went in for a kiss. We'd kissed many times throughout the night, but my reaction this time was instinctive and I awkwardly pulled back. I genuinely wasn't trying to embarrass her. It just hit me in that moment that my attraction had faded. She immediately started crying.
Oh, that's quick.
Strong reaction.
Whoa.
Well, that here come the. I mean, it sometimes. And here's the thing: you never know if you're playing with alcohol.
What are you drinking? That's exactly what I
What are you
thought. I was
drinking?
like, and how does it affect you?
Yeah.
Are you a cry with whiskey? Was that a shot of whiskey and it makes you sleep and it makes you teary?
Mine's vodka. Vodka makes me sad sometimes.
Oh.
I'm a wine person in general, but if I'm in the wrong mood, red wine will make me cry.
Yeah.
It's like everything. Cry juice. It's a
Cry
cry
juice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I apologized and tried explaining that I hadn't meant to react that way, but then she started insulting me and calling me a douchebag. At that point, I decided the date was over. Because her car was inside my apartment complex, I kept saying something like, "Let's just call it a night and I'll walk you back to your car." She refused, and we went back and forth for a few minutes because I genuinely didn't know how to get her car if I left. Eventually, with the bar closing, I became more direct and basically said, "We're done here. We need to go get your car." That's when everything went off the rails.
Uh-oh.
She shoved me. So I'm like, okay, we're done. I'm walking out. Then she flipped over a bar stool and I look back and the whole bar is watching now. Great.
Okay.
Oh, I am. Are you kidding?
Flips the bar stool over.
Can you imagine
I'm
if
also
this
like,
would
what
have
did you
happened
do?
at the barrel?
If the 3 of us were together having drinks, oh my God, the way we would be just eating this up. Oh man, I think I do want to go to the barrel one more time because we had some wild nights. Remember when that woman pulled her titty out?
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Man.
Remember when
Remember
they
the
took...
Pomeranians?
Yes.
There was a Pomeranian. There were just randos giving out
Yes.
shrooms
body wash.
wrapped in
Oh, yes.
a body wash scrub.
body
I did
scrubs.
use that shit. Yeah, shrooms wrapped in paper towels in the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there was a lot happening, and wow, what a place. What a night.
What a time.
You know?
A
What a
magical,
time.
magical portal. It really was.
Wow.
I'm actually, I think I do want to go back. I know, like, I think like
One
more time I want to go back
one
to
more
the
time.
barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because man, I'll tell you, I've been living in Glendale for over a year now. You just don't find shit like that here.
Yeah.
No,
You do not.
a dive bar and the people that frequent like
Regulars at a dive
regular
bar.
at a dive.
God damn.
It's such a tapestry.
yeah.
Like a
Ma-
sitcom.
Yeah,
It really is. The characters. Yeah.
That's why Cheers was so popular.
Exactly.
So long.
Yeah. And I also recognize that we were considered regulars at
Yes.
this particular
Yes.
dive bar.
Yes.
We were celebrities at this particular dive bar, but I would
names are
argue
still on
we
the door,
were.
I think.
They are. I would consider that. I would say that we were some of the most normal people
Yes.
there, but we made friends. We made friends with some
Yeah.
Haley. Talking about you. I see you, girl.
What
It's been like
what
2.5 years since I've been there.
I know.
I can't believe that.
Meat.
Meat.
What was
No, it wasn't meatloaf. It was pot roast.
pot roast.
Yes, and he was a DJ. Pot roast was a KJ
Yes.
at the Barrel, who also throughout the night would only sing meatloaf songs.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my
pot
God.
roast.
What a time.
Yeah.
What a
God
time.
damn. Beautiful.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
Oh my God.
Can you see
Okay,
if you can get him to go?
Yeah, like honestly,
Reach out.
let's talk about that after this recording.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so she flips over the bar stool. I said to myself with my hands out, like, what the fuck are you doing? And then she chased me out of the bar as I'm walking out, scratched my neck, and shoved me into another customer walking in.
Oh my
I
God.
apologize. Yeah, this is assault.
Yeah.
I apologized to the guy immediately. The manager came outside, checked that I was okay, told me to head home, and handled the rest. The next morning, her car was gone, so she obviously figured out how to get it without me. Thank God. Never again. Looking back, I think my mistakes were, 1, letting her park inside my gated apartment complex. This was your second date, though, and the first date you had
Yeah.
her over. Like, she was in your house. Like, and that went fine. So I can totally see how you
Yeah.
would think
Wouldn't
that the next
think
would
it
go
was
fine.
a big deal. Yeah. Yeah.
2, staying in the conversation too long instead of just leaving. 3, becoming too directive instead of simply saying, I'm leaving. And it says 4, edit. Yes, I should have said, let's get an Uber instead of let's get to your car. I think
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
beating yourself up
Yeah.
here. At the same time, I don't think the physical escalation was an appropriate
No.
response.
No,
So-
it never is.
So what would you have done differently once the situation started falling apart? I think that he handled that situation
The
as
best he
best as he
could.
possibly
Yeah.
could.
There's nothing else he could have done. You didn't?
No, because
Yeah.
you definitely didn't expect the situation to escalate like that.
Yeah.
And he
I think
didn't
too-
engage, so.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is like so weird and intimate that we put our mouths on each other. And like, if you're not attracted to somebody, that's a really gross proposition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a video where it was like a what is it, an anthropologist or someone was talking about, like, because this has been studied, because
Kissing?
not every species kisses.
Ah.
Yeah, and like, where did that come from? Why is it part of our, like,
That is interesting.
because it is weird. It is
Yes.
weird, and evolutionarily, it's strange because it doesn't really serve a purpose. I mean, you're exchanging bodily fluids. It's not for the purpose of reproduction,
Yeah, it's
and it
very
can give you a
unsanitary.
disease.
Yeah. Exactly.
So why do we do it? You know, and there's only
interesting.
basically a few other primates who engage in kissing behavior.
My dog licks me on my
So-
face. Isn't that a kiss?
To us it is, yeah, but like the actual, like, as a romantic thing
Ew,
as part
not
of
like
like
that,
a
though.
romantic ritual. It is a strange thing that humans do, and they don't really know why.
Interesting.
That is
Now
interesting.
Thank you for providing my rabbit hole.
Yeah.
for
There
this
you go.
afternoon.
Exactly.
That's what I'm going to talk about at my bar sharing my PowerPoint night.
There you go.
Kissing. Why do we do it? Question mark.
Amazing.
That's the title of the episode.
Kissing.
Tonight I will be talking about
Why do we do it?
Oh, you guys want to take 5 and then we'll come back with more stories?
Sounds
Yes.
good. And we're back. And I have the next story. So this one says, I went on a terrible date once. The problem was entirely me.
Good to be self-aware.
The night before the date, I'd had a fight, a boxing match. I spent the entire date dissecting what I did wrong and what I did right. Was analyzing the video that my coach took on his phone and everything. Poor Lassie got, this is obviously a UK writer. Poor Lassie got to speak a grand total of 2 sentences the entire date. She ghosted me immediately thereafter, and I 100% deserved it.
I would be bored.
I learned a lesson.
I would be bored.
If you've got a load of nonsense in your head that you need to verbalize, maybe call your pal or something before you go on a date.
Just cancel. Like, we've all been there. You're way too in your head about something that's happened. I mean, I was there recently, not about something like that, obviously. But I had plans to meet someone after dinner for drinks, not a date. And I've got a lot going on in my life right now. I just had like a really hard day, and I'd gotten some news at work that wasn't good. And I just knew I couldn't. Like, I was just like, I'm not going to be present at this, thing with this other person. And 2, I just need to process this on my own.
Right.
So we've all been in situations like that. The responsible thing to do is to reschedule.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
No, but it's so common too. Like, so many people go out on dates after they literally like just broke up an hour ago.
you've got to have some self-awareness.
You really
gotta
shouldn't
have
do
some
that.
self-awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
No.
then they talk, they do nothing but dissect like what went wrong. And it's like, bro,
Baby,
it's a
call
date.
your friends.
Yeah.
Call your friend, call your therapist,
Yeah.
call your mom.
Anybody but me.
Anybody but this person you've never met.
Yeah. Well, I've got a real diva for you guys here if you're ready for this. This person says, years ago, I met a guy who was a friend of a friend, and we went for lunch. He told me he left his wallet in his car. I said, I'll pay, no problem.
I'm sorry, where's your car? Go get it. Is it in the parking lot?
Yeah, exactly. Let's go get it. So we're outside, and he said he left his cigarettes in his car, and could he bum one? I handed him the pack. He takes 2 and pockets 1. I'm like, okay,
That's not how
I'm
this
done.
works.
And then says, I've got no change for the parking. Could he borrow some?
Sir, no. What the fuck, dude?
Because of his phantom wallet in his car. And I said, nope.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. He needs the change for what?
Parking?
For the parking meter.
Okay,
for
but
his car.
for his car.
So it's like,
But his wallet is in his car, no?
and his cigarettes supposedly too. So it's like,
We're
yeah,
already
let's
at
go
your
walk-
car, babe. Get in
let's-
there and get your own change.
No, so I said, let's walk to your car. I was being spiteful. So we start walking for 5 minutes.
I don't think you're being spiteful.
He asked me for another cigarette, and I said,
Grab
smoke
that one
the
in your
one in
pocket."
your pocket.
That's right.
And he says, and I can't believe the neck of him. He says, I was saving that for later.
I hate you so much.
I hate this guy.
Now the ick is rolling in at waves at the stage, but I had to see this imaginary car that we keep walking to. So I'm swinging out of my ciggy, relishing it to just annoy him. He's starting to get a little bit nervous. He turns and says, you wait here. I'll get the car.
No.
Wait. I thought you didn't have money for the meter.
I said, nah, I'll still walk with you. Besides, you owe me for the giant lunch I just paid for. Well, he went white, stuttered, turned on his heel, and just ran as fast as he could.
You know, sometimes
Just
gotta realize
jet
when
it.
the jig is up. Yep.
He just ran as fast as his little legs could go. But to make it even funnier, that fucking cig flew out of his top pocket and bounced into the gutter as he chased his shadow down the street. And I just stood there, eyes wide, and burst out laughing.
I mean,
Amazing.
She's like,
Worth it for the story.
I'll walk you to your car.
Yeah, I'll walk you to your car.
Yeah.
Wow. He really needed that meal and that change, I guess.
Oh,
you know?
man.
That's how you got to look at it. You're like, oh, he must have needed it.
Yeah.
Okay. I went to a girl's house after a date and stayed the night. I started to feel sick around 4 a.m. and waited until the morning to use the washroom. Woke up the next morning and had to use the washroom, but she was in the main one, so I went to the one in the basement. To my surprise, the toilet wasn't working, but I saw pee pads and just lined on the ground, pooped in it, and tossed it in the garbage outside while she was in the shower. He pooped
Shit.
he
On a
shit
pee pad.
On a pee pad.
in the pee pads on the pee pads in the basement.
In the basement. Okay.
I'm hoping she'll never find out, but I also understands if she finds out and judges me, hates me, and maybe murders me. If you're
Murders?
seeing this, I'm so sorry. I mean, it's not murder level. Like,
Yeah, no.
she's gonna judge you because I would
For sure.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Listen.
When it's an emergency,
Gotta do what you gotta do.
gotta
Honestly,
find a creative solution.
I'm not mad. I'm impressed. If I'm honest, if you're in an emergency situation, he did. I think instead of shitting in a broken toilet, he
Yeah,
shit
I mean,
in
honestly,
something to get rid of it. I'm actually that
and
shows
probably less embarrassing for everyone.
Yeah.
Because if I can't flush a toilet, especially he said he was feeling sick, so it's probably not a pretty sight in that toilet bowl. I don't want to look at that either. I don't wish that on her.
Yeah.
So
So it seems to me he made a judgment call in a tricky situation. And
I mean, what would you do?
You know what?
Notes.
You know what?
Yeah.
To me, if I'm a hiring manager, he's solutions driven, is what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
here. You
that's
know what I
right.
mean?
That's right. You see a problem and hey, I'll solve it. That's what's happening.
Check
right
out
now.
this hook. What my DJ revolves it.
Oh God. Oh, well, what are you guys watching this week?
So I started watching because I just needed a show. I've got a lot going on. I'm packing and stuff, and I needed something that I could just kind of have on. And I remembered that my mom really liked The Closer back in the day. And
I almost started
on
it. Is it good?
Netflix. Okay. I love Kira Sedgwick.
Yeah.
I love her. I love this character's fun. It, I think, started maybe in 2005. It feels incredibly dated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a different world, different reality.
Am I still watching it? Am I on season 2? Yes. Like, because it's just something easy to kind of like have on. But at least, especially in the first season, there was shit being said that made me uncomfortable. Where I was like, I can't believe that we just let people
That's
talk
okay.
like this.
Okay.
Because they were trying, you could tell it was in that weird in between time. Like our listeners who were maybe born in 2005 don't know, but like it was a weird time when people were like, okay, we need to include stories about gay people
Oh God.
and minorities and stuff like that. But
But
Our
as a white
character-
man,
but our characters still have weird feelings about these demographics. So we're going to handle them and be like, we're being inclusive, but also characters who you are supposed to like say and do shit that's like, oh, you know, and she comes in as like she's a woman from the South and she's like leading a homicide department in Los Angeles. And so there's a lot of sexism. It's just,
well, also
I'm watching it, but you know,
knowing what we know now, like that was like a more hopeful, like it felt like progress at the time.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
But knowing what we know now, we're like, oh yeah, her character probably voted for Trump.
Oh God.
You know what I mean? It's
God.
like, that ugliness, you know, didn't go away. We fooled ourselves thinking we had progress.
But it's
it was
so
like,
interesting because when you watch shows like this that took place during like Obama's America or like heading into that, if we weren't there yet because he got elected in 2008.
Yep.
But it's so hard to explain to people who weren't there because we didn't have the same kind of obvious political divide that we have now. Like you could be a Republican, you could be a Democrat, and everybody kind of just like, you just didn't talk about it. It was just like whoever you voted for was like whatever. Politics weren't a part of daily life in the way that they are now. Of course, politics affects everything, always has, but it just wasn't the way that we talked about it at the time. And so, yes, at the time, I think them even broaching these topics and making these things part of a storyline was seen as progressive for them. And I'm interested, you know, I'm going to keep watching because again, it's an easy thing to have on while I'm doing other things. And I'm interested because that show went on for like 10 seasons or something. Like it was a long time. So I'm interested to see how the show progresses because even J.K. Simmons, love and cherish him so very much. And he's in that show. Even his character is like a little, it's all just a little weird, but I'm interested to see how it changes and grows like through the Obama era, like through like as society changes. I'm interested to see how the show changes. You know, so
I've talked about this before, but I still say for a show that was old, like, you know, oh gosh, this could have aged really poorly. ER still is one of those shows that like when I revisited it, I was like, this is a fucking banger show. It's so fucking good.
And some shows are like that. Some shows are like that, even for like all, because I've watched Law and Order from the beginning for several of the Law and Orders, and like, of course it's not perfect. Of course there's like there's stuff in there that is not PC at all. However, I think that it even is more progressive than what I'm seeing in the first season of The Closer. So
may I recommend Rizzoli and Isles?
I actually thought about you because I was like, it's such a similar time period of a crime, of like a police procedural network show. And I was like, maybe I should have watched Rizzoli and Isles.
It's so good. It's quirky. I read a book. Read it in a book called Daughter of Egypt by Marie Benedict. Did I tell you guys this already?
No, but I've heard of it.
Okay, so it's a dual storyline. It's Hatshepsut and the daughter of Lord Carnarvon, who is the guy who funded the basically the expedition that led them to find the King Tutankhamun's grave, right? So it tells
dual
us
timelines. Then.
Dual timeline, right? So it's really interesting. It was, you know, both women specific forward, like how they progress through the things that they were dealing with in their timelines. It was interesting. It was.
What's
kind
it
of
called again?
It's called Daughters of Egypt.
Daughters of Egypt. Okay, I'm interested in that.
Yeah. I just last night watched Backrooms.
I want to see Backrooms.
Chris said it was really good.
Woo, man, it's
a thinker.
It's scary.
Told me.
Yeah,
it's scary.
It's scary. Yeah,
it's scary.
Like Obsession had some jump scares. Backrooms scared me a lot more than Obsession did.
Your girl's excited.
What an interesting look at the mind. And I will just say that. But man, there are some scary moments in it. Cassie, that is a big, strong no for you.
Hard pass for Cassie. Got it.
I could see you being able to make it through Obsession if one of us was going to be a bitch and recommend it for the Tainted
and
Love
sit
movie.
with you through it, or have someone sit with you through it.
I could see you be fine with that one. You would not be fine with Backrooms.
Got it. Chris said it. He still thinks about it. It's one of those movies that he's like, it's still kind of living in his brain a little bit.
I wish it was still in theaters because I would like to see it. Like we just talked about, I think in the last episode, where you can really focus in a movie theater. Yeah. I love watching movies that way. But you know, I work for I work in the entertainment industry. I work for a studio. And I sat in on a meeting where they were just talking about like demographics and things that are happening right now, marketing stuff. And horror is doing so fucking well right now.
Well, the ROI is just like, that doesn't take that much to make. And then it goes on to make,
Right. Well, and it's just, it's also a space where we are allowing a lot more original content. Like original ideas being made within horror in a way, and probably because the cost is so much lower that we allow people to have more creative freedom to be able to go and like take risks like that.
I wish it was recognized more.
I hope it's going to, like with Sinners taking some big awards at the Oscars last year or this year. I'm hoping that starts to happen, because there are people like, it's been said to death, but like Toni Collette in Hereditary, like there are people who have been seriously snubbed because they're in the horror genre and it hasn't been respected.
But even like Emmys snubs, even like sci-fi, they snub anything that's not your traditional
drama. Usually.
Yeah.
Or epic.
No, but definitely recommend Backrooms. It's wild to me that this was like a teenager's YouTube.
I can't wait.
What?
Definitely gonna.
Like, I don't want to know.
Definitely gonna watch it. Well, both Backrooms and Obsession were made by like very young YouTubers.
No,
they're like in their early 20s. Yeah.
What? That's cool.
I know, it's
cool.
really cool, and it makes me hopeful for the future in a way that, like, of course, everyone's like, "Holy shit! Look at how much money these movies made." But I'm like, look at these very young kids who I'm like, I could literally be their mother, and look at these, how they're using, technology and platforms and creating things. It's a very modern creative story.
It does give me hope. Like it actually does give me hope. I'm like, especially with all of these other things taking over to kind of run over all of our creativity or try and like dominate these industries like AI and stuff like that. I'm so excited.
There is silver lining and good news. I think when you start to look for it, and I've had to start looking for like where's I'm tired of feeling so hopeless all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like creators like this, Mom Donnie.
Yes.
The World Cup, like those kind of stories right now just feel so good, because it's like, oh, okay, like there's
a light at the end of the tunnel.
There's a path forward. Like I'm really having my fingers crossed for Nithya in LA.
Yes, me too.
Like I think the revolution has started in a very light kind of way. Speaking of which, I have not seen this, but have you seen the trailer for the new Andrew Garfield movie?
No.
That's coming out. Oh girl, I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Because it's about like I think it's in England that happened like, I don't know what year. I'm gonna sound stupid, like the 1500s or something. But it was like the peasant revolt, like peasant uprising.
Oh shit.
And so the whole movie is about like when the peasants were like, no more, because they were being like taxed into oblivion, and they like started an uprising against the kingdom.
The time.
And I was like, oh, you know what you're doing releasing this movie right now. You know what you're doing.
Yeah. I would definitely need to watch that. But yeah, no, if you guys have a movie we should watch, if you have a terrible date story, if you want to reach out and tell us why we kiss as humans, go to our one-stop shop of a website. It's myworstdatepodcast.com. And we love you so much.
Cheers.